Good morning, nerdlings. Welcome back to SourceFedNERD. Today is a big day for superhero fans, but before we get into all that news, let's talk about some other fun TV and movie news. Fans of the cult classic film Tremors should be celebrating right now because NBC Universal wants to turn the franchise into a TV series. Before you groan, Kevin Bacon is currently attached to the project. Bacon will be starring in and producing the TV series, and this is amazing because he hasn't returned to the franchise since the first film. If you haven't seen the first film, I highly recommend it. It's about giant prehistoric carnivorous worms that attack a town called Perfection, Nevada. Get it? There's a second movie where the worms learn to run on land, and then there's a third movie where they learn to fly, and then there's a fourth movie that's a prequel in the 1800s, then there's a fifth movie with Jamie Kennedy, and then there's a TV series that failed in the early 2000s. Tremors will never die. I'm pumped. How about you? Let me know down below. Next, yesterday I reported on an awesome rumor about the identity of Peter Quill's father for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and since then, the director James Gunn has spoken out saying the rumors are completely false. Those rumors were so cool. Gunn also went on a tirade about rumors, spoilers, leaks, what have you. It's interesting to hear a creative director speak out about this, and if you get bored, you should read it. The full Facebook post is in the description down below. Also, quick news. Superman is officially going to appear on CBS's Supergirl, but only as a young boy around episode 13. Just bring Superman onto the show already. Stop hiding him with text messages and out-of-focus shots. Next, Marvel has officially announced the full cast for the upcoming Doctor Strange movie. Most of these people have been prematurely announced, but for the noobs who are watching, I'll do a quick rundown of our cast. First up, Benedict Cumberbatch has been cast as our lead sorcerer, Dr. Stephen Strange. Chiwetel Ejiofor will be joining him as Baron Mordo. Tilda Swinton has been cast as a presumably gender-bent Ancient One, the mentor for Doctor Strange in the comics. Rachel McAdams as some sort of female role, probably. Mads Mikkelsen as a bad guy, probs, because look at him, he is terrifying. And Michael Stuhlbarg as God only knows. This is by far the most star-studded cast for a Marvel movie. I cannot wait to see what they do with the Doctor Strange character and how this movie affects the greater MCU. Now, on to the big news. Last night on Jimmy Kimmel, the first official trailer for Captain America: Civil War was released and the internet began to implode upon itself. People were screaming from rooftops about the Black Panther scenes, Falcon doing that cool flip kick thing, and then Bucky and Cap beating on Iron Man. Oh boy, let's back up and study the footage. It opens with the end credit scene from Ant-Man with Bucky caught by Falcon. Bucky has his full memory back, presumably, and now he's on the run from the authorities. We get some scenes of Cap kicking ass, kicking people off cars, and then we move into the plot of the movie. The government of the world wants to hold these superheroes accountable for their actions, especially after the events of Age of Ultron, which is why this bill or amendment is titled the Sokovia Accords. It is suspicious that Thunderbolt Ross, a Hulk villain, is behind the accord. Suspicious indeed. We can gather that Cap does not agree with it and then goes on the run, but is soon caught by none other than Iron Man. It's clear that Tony is siding with the government on this one, echoing the original Civil War storyline from the comics, especially after his actions that almost destroyed an entire planet in Age of Ultron. Then we start getting into the all-out fights. We see Cap's team consisting of Scarlet Witch, Bucky, Hawkeye, and Falcon. We see War Machine and Iron Man gearing up for an awesome punch, and then bam, T'Challa in full Black Panther costume and a halo around his head. I'm actually surprised we got to see so much action for Black Panther in the first trailer for this film. We get some awesome chase scenes and fights between Black Panther and Bucky, then cut to Bucky fighting Iron Man, attempting to rip the arc reactor core out of Tony's chest. Then we get into the touching moments. We see an unconscious War Machine who has probably been attacked by Bucky, then a gut-punching line delivery from Tony Stark that just floors you, and then the final shot of Bucky and Cap walloping on Iron Man. End title screen, then done. That's it. Overall, I love the trailer, but I was left feeling somewhat empty after watching it. Not trying to compare this movie to the comics, but the comics have such a stronger emotional pull because these characters have been around and interacting with each other for decades. These characters in the films have been together for what, like 3 movies? However, I like the story that they're going with, and I like that Cap is still the focus of this movie. To have all these superhero characters in a solo superhero movie is a new and interesting venture for Marvel. Also, someone said you can see Spider-Man in the background somewhere. I couldn't find him, and even if I tried, I'd rather just wait and see him in the final movie. I know I sound like a hypocrite, but I'd rather see him in the final product. Don't spoil him, please. Oh, and Marvel also released these 3 awesome posters for the movie, which are beautiful. What do you guys think of the trailer? Did you guys get excited, or did it leave you feeling disappointed? Which trailer is better in your opinion, Batman v Superman or Civil War? Fight about it down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, check out our other content, and subscribe. Also, maybe scooch over to youtube.com/doubleendingtv. That's my personal channel. I recently just jumped off a bridge for fun. That's kind of like Captain America, right? Ding. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sam Basher, and I'll see you next time.
Hello, I'm a white American male.
And I'm not.
Correct.
And I'm nothing.
No, you are a vagina. We've got a brand new comedy channel coming to you called Nuclear Family.
We are taking over the For Human People's channel.
Okay, big fat fatty. No! No! No!
What are you doing?
can expect that every week on the Nuclear Family channel, so go subscribe, goddammit.
The juiciest of juicy rumors from Camp Marvel has come out, and it's a doozy. Now on to some big stories. The first poster for the upcoming season of Game of Thrones has hit the web, and fans are confused. Why, you may ask? Well, this specific poster is hyping up fans because it's of Jon Snow. What?